In this video, I'm going to show you how I went from 0 to 9.6K per month in less than 47 days and how I did it all through one platform called Upwork.com. This is a follow-up from my series where I talked about going from 0 to 10K per month. I'm going to show you every single thing that you need to know in regards to the data, the clients, how I did it, the offer that I used. I'm going to give you full context. And if you don't know who I am, I'm Ryan Ramshaw. I've been documenting my journey of freelancing and making money online for about half a decade now. I've done this a million different times in full transparency, but this is the first time that I've documented it on YouTube. And I've also helped hundreds of other people quit their 9-to-5 job with this exact business. So with that in mind, I'm going to show you in this presentation exactly how I did it. Let's jump in. What's up guys, welcome back. So I'm going to show you exactly how I went from 0 to 9.6K revenue in the last 47 days with 14 new clients closed, and how I did this all from one website called Upwork.com. So if you don't already know, Upwork.com is the biggest freelancing platform on the world. It's essentially a place where businesses need help and they put out a job, and all you need to do as a freelancer is respond to that job, and then you can get paid to do the work. And you don't actually need any prior experience. And they've paid out $3.6 or $3.8 billion in the last year alone to freelancers. So it's an absolutely humongous industry. So when I talk about, oh, I went from 0 to 10K per month in 47 days, realistically, it's not even that big of a deal because they're paying out billions and billions and billions of dollars every single year. And this industry grows by about 20% per year ever since 2018. So it's absolutely crazy. And this is just Upwork, by the way. There's like 5 different freelancing platforms that are over $1 billion and about 10 to 15 that are also absolutely massive in their own right. So there's unlimited ways for you to land clients online. If you're working a 9-to-5 job, you don't need to anymore. It used to be safe. It no longer is. You can easily use websites like this if you have a laptop or a phone to land clients. And by the way, the average salary on Upwork in the US is around 62 to 65,000 US per year. So, that's probably a lot more than, a lot of the people watching this currently get paid. So if you want to live your entire life and make all of your money through one website, this is the platform that you should do. And trust me, I've researched this extensively over like the last half a decade of doing this. So before we get into the real nitty gritty and I show you the offer, the clients, and also like room for improvement as well, and what I'm going to be doing over the next couple of months as I document this journey, I want to quickly show you some statistics. So from the 8th of September to the 25th of October, which is around 47 days, I've went from 0 to 9.6K revenue, which is 2.9K-ish pure profit, net profit, so all costs associated. And that's with full outreach, full communication, and full service delivery automated. So no client work, fully automated, full outreach automated, and all communication and client communication fully outsourced as well, which is absolutely insane. If you're a freelancer, if you're an agency, if you know about this space, you know that that's basically unheard of. And that's crazy to me. And, this is something that you can definitely achieve through Upwork. Also, when you want to land clients on Upwork, you have to send out these things called proposals, right? You have to send out almost like a CV to a job. So for every single proposal or message that we send to a potential client, we make $7.77. This includes the price that it costs to send out the proposals all in. So for every single message that I send on Upwork, I make $7 net over 47 days, which is absolutely insane. I'm getting paid to send messages to potential clients. Our current profit margins are 30.42%, and that's with full automation, by the way. And by the way, we have a 20% reply rate, which in the industry of agency, freelancing, whatever, is basically unheard of. If you're getting a 5% reply rate, even a 1% reply rate, you're doing A-OK. A 20% reply rate is crazy. And by the way, out of the 20% of the people that actually reply to us, 17% of those get closed. Actually, just under 18% get closed as a client, which is absolutely fucking crazy, insane. And we're making a 3.1x on the proposals, which essentially means that for every 100 messages I send, I land about 3 to 4 clients. So just ask yourself, if you do cold email, if you do cold calling, if you do networking, if you speak to 100 people or you email 100 people, how many clients do you close? probably one every couple thousand emails that you send, maybe if you're lucky. We close 3 to 4 clients for every 100 messages we send. And by the way, this is only doing 8 messages per day on average, which is less than an hour of work per day. So this isn't like some complicated business where it's going to take you 8 hours per day. This is 1 hour a day of work, essentially. So absolutely crazy. But yeah, let's jump in. So let's jump into the data as mentioned, right? So with that in mind, let's have a look. So our simple pricing and offer at the moment on Upwork is basically we're doing video editing. By the way, I'd never done video editing prior to last month. I'd never even done it before. So I just changed my profile to video editing, changed my description. And this is exactly what the description looks like. Top rated expert, not top rated expert. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. All that we're doing is we're offering a free sample post, and that's it. And the funny thing is, a lot of people in the industry talk about, hey, don't do a free sample post. Don't, give away your stuff for free. The thing is, 17.9% of the people that replied to the free sample post got closed. So just under 20% of the people that I messaged offering a free sample post, we closed. But that's the difference with Upwork. Upwork is a platform where the clients are asking for help. It's not like you're cold outreaching to people via email and they just tell you to go away because they don't want your services. These are people that are actively asking for help. So it's really easy for you to close them. Like I said, just under 20%, 17% of the people that we reached out to actually closed and worked with us. So definitely offer some stuff for free on Upwork. It's the easiest way for you to instantly start landing clients. If you do social media management, do some free sample posts. If you're a video editor, do some free video edits, even if they're really complex. Now with my system, it's fully automated and I can get them done in 12 to 24 hours. And that's something that I've set up. We can get into that in a little bit later on in the video. And I want to also show one other cool thing. So because I have a fully automated system for the sample posts, we made $345 pure dollars of profit from one-off jobs. So I think 4 or 5 clients reached out saying, hey, I want this job done. I want this video edited. And there was, they're just $50 or $100. We did those and we made pure profit, $344 just off that alone, which isn't a crazy amount of money, but I was trying to avoid those one-off jobs and I made $345. So next month, I think I'll just scale that up even further. And maybe in my next video, I'll show you that I've made a lot more, which is cool. But yeah, that is the offer that we're running. This is the Upwork profile that we're using. Really, really simple. You can copy it, you can change it, use it as reference. Also, I use a custom dashboard for tracking all of this. Guys, if you're on Upwork, if you're a freelancer or you're an agency owner, this literally doesn't even exist. This doesn't exist. This is something that I created from scratch. And it actually tracks things that even Upwork doesn't track, like your PPP, which is your profit per proposal, your CRP, which is your connects refund percentages, because a lot of people don't know this, but when you send messages on Upwork, you have to use connects. And those connects can be, a little bit expensive, but actually we found through our data that 20% of those proposals were refunded. So you're actually making a lot of money back. And let's actually just have a quick look and see some of the data here. So as you can see, we sent 376 proposals. We had 78 replies and we had 14 clients closed. So our reply rate percentage is around 20%. We close about 3.7% of all of the proposals sent. And our average close rate on replies is 17%, which is pretty crazy. We spent around $753 on connects. Now that's over 47 days, right? And we did spend a little bit more than usual. So usually it would actually be around 600, which I'll just show you right here, $638. And these are all the clients that I closed. I actually listed all the jobs, but I can't put it publicly online. And these are the actual amounts that they paid and the amounts that we outsourced it for. And I have full context here on the amount of that I'm getting edited and how much I'm outsourcing for editing and so on. It's all transparent. It's all here. All of the costs associated are all here as well. Now look, I'm in an industry where people talk about, hey, I landed a client for 5K. Hey, I landed a client for 10K. But realistically, if you're a solopreneur and you're a solo freelancer, you're making 9.6K per month here. The reason this is such high costs and I'm running at a 30% profit margin is because it's fully outsourced. All of the work is being done All of the communication is being done and all of the outreach is being done. It's only taking me around an hour a day to run this business. Obviously, I'm pretty happy with 30%, right? But if you're just doing this by yourself, you're already at 10K per month here. So that's just something to keep in mind. And also, my average client profit is around $200, which sounds really, really small. Keep in mind that 4 or 5 of these, as I mentioned, are completely free, and we made around $300-400 from that, which is really, really cool. But like, for example, we closed a client for $2,000, which I documented on my YouTube channel. You've obviously already seen that. We closed a client for 2.2K. We closed clients for 875, 750, 880, 600. So there's a bunch of really good high paying clients on there that are going to stack up every single month. And as I close more, if they stay, it's only going to increase in terms of my profit margins and so on. So that's some little bit of a data dump from the dashboard. I also want to show you something that also doesn't exist, and it's a proposal management system. So you can see in the Airtable how many clients we've closed, where these clients are from. You can see the amount that we closed them for. You can see the job descriptions, every single thing. This is a software that's been really, really helpful for us in terms of automating the proposal sending. And this is what my team uses to send proposals on my behalf using a, typical standard message. And that's also something else. We don't use any personalized messages here, guys. If you were to send personalized Loom videos or send a client a video like this, for example, your reply rate and your close rate is going to be sky high. It's going to be way higher than what we do. But I'm just showing you that this can be fully automated, and I want to show you like worst case scenario. So next month, as I get into the room for improvements, I'm actually going to be using some personalization when it comes to going after some of those clients. That way I can hopefully land some more clients. Let's have a look at the clients as well, right? So 14 new clients in 47 days. It's a pretty good, rate. As mentioned, full automation for 30.42% profit margins. And also it's important to point out that Upwork has over 125 different categories of services that you can go for. So this is just video editing, which is kind of a low, ticket thing. You could do web design and get paid up to £100 per hour. You could do app development. You could do copywriting. I've done SMMA for about half a decade and got to about 15K per month profit. So, and I've documented that on my YouTube channel a million times, but yeah, like there's unlimited different services you can offer. I'm just using video editing to kind of show you that this is possible by even just starting a completely brand new service. But anyway, lastly, room for improvement. So we spent more on Connects this month, which is the currency used to reach out to clients, than usual. As I mentioned, it's around $600 normally. We landed some really solid clients that month. And if they retain, we'll have even steadier cash flow. Also, as mentioned, no personalization. So I'm looking to maybe use some, AI personalization like Replique, things like that, to see if I can actually land some clients. If I send 8 to 10 looms per day that are fully personalized, it's pretty likely that my sales rate is going to be gigantically increased, let's be honest. And also, as I increase the reply rate, I will also decrease the amount of connects that I need to spend, because you get paid to get replies on Upwork, which if you don't know how that works, I could explain it in another video. But essentially, if I can increase my reply rate, I'm also going to bring my profit margins up as well, which is really, really cool. And also, we closed 6 out of the 14 jobs were 100% profit margin for this free sample posts. And also, maybe most importantly, guys, this was done exclusively through Upwork.com. Yes, I could have done this on Freelancer. Yes, I could have went and done this on Fiverr. Yes, I could have done this through Instagram or cold calling or cold emailing. So there's really unlimited possibilities when it comes to starting an agency from scratch, starting a freelancing business from scratch and having success. But in this video and in this series, I really wanted to prove to you how easy this is to completely change your life. Because for a lot of you guys, to go from 0 to 9.6K revenue per month, even 3K per month pure profit would be absolutely insane. But if you're doing this by yourself, you're going to be easily making 5 to 10K per month pure profit for yourself using this exact system that I just showed you. That's life-changing, and it was definitely life-changing for me when I used to work at Holland & Barrett in Leicester and I was sweeping floors. This is the business model that kind of got me out of the hood, let's say. And it's definitely not very difficult. It's simple, but not easy. And I'm doing this fully automated. If you're not doing this fully automated, yeah, you're going to have to do 10 proposals a day, which is like an hour to an hour and a half of work. You're going to have to send some messages. You're going to have to, jump on some calls. Even though I think 12 out of the 14 clients that we closed were all closed through the DM. So they weren't closed, on sales calls. Most of them weren't. And the only ones that were, I've documented on my YouTube channel. Really, there's just endless possibilities here for a done-for-you business, for the freelancing business as a whole. And I'm going to keep on documenting this as we make more money. Who knows, maybe my next video will be at 20K per month. But I'll be showing you this, and I hope you like it. And thank you for watching. Subscribe, and I hope this gives you some confidence in regards to starting your own business, because this is possible, guys. I've helped hundreds of people do this, so I would love to see you do it too. And if you want one-to-one help with that, check the link in the description and reach out. We'll speak soon.